Hey guys, this is Mr. H. I am going to do question number 10 from the January 2026 Algebra 1 Regents exam. Basically, they've given us a system of linear equations, and they want us to use the substitution method to solve it. Now, we haven't actually gotten to this part of the curriculum where we are solving a system of linear equations, but we do know how to use features of the calculator to help us solve linear equations. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you that part today. So I'm going to use menu 32 and I'm going to solve my systems, right? And what I'm hoping is that when I go and solve each one of these equations, it'll be consistent with what I have here, and the one that's consistent will probably be my answer. Now let me show you exactly what I mean, because I know that what I've said might be a little confusing. So let me grab the calculator. Now I've already done this. But I'm going to show you basically what you should be able to do. As you can see, I solved the original system and I got 3 and -1. That's the solution. And then I went and solved each single equation, and then I found the x values, and the third one was the one that actually matched. So I know that's my answer. So let me just kind of show you what you need to do. First off, you're going to go menu 32. Right? And it's solve system of linear equations, and it's 2 variables, so we need 2 equations, and then you literally just type in each equation. So 3 minus y equals 10, and then you tab down to the next one is 2x plus 5y equals 1, and then you press enter. And it tells you that the solution is 3 and -1. So the x variable is 3. Now, if you look at the answers, you can see that the y variable is gone. Now, that's the whole point with substitution, right? And this is the way I kind of teach it. And I know this might sound a little crude, but I always ask my students, is it easier to fight 2 people or 1 person? And they always say 1, because it is. So is it easier to solve for 2 variables or 1 variable? It's easier to solve for 1 variable. So what we want to do with substitution is we want to get rid of one of the other variables by substituting using one of the equations and substituting it in for that other variable, so that we get down to 1 variable. Now that's what they're doing here, but like we haven't gotten to that point yet. But what I want to show you is that even though we haven't done that, or even if we have done that, you can still check your work to make sure this is correct. So all I did was I went in and I solved each one of these equations. I'm going to go directly to the answer because I don't want to waste more time here. But all you would have to do is go through and solve each equation. And you're looking for the one that actually gives you an x value of 3. Now there could have been more choices, but in this case there's only 1, so I feel comfortable. So let me show you. I'm going to do menu 32 again, menu 32. Now in this case I only have 1 equation, so I'm going to change the default to 1. And then I press enter, and now I'm going to enter the one that I'm checking, and I'm going to do the third one in this case. So it's 2x plus 5 parentheses 3x minus 10, close the parentheses, equals 1. And then I press enter. And it tells me that the x value is 3. That matches. Those 2 are consistent. Now, when I did the other ones, none of the other x values match. So I know that this is the answer. But it is the answer also because that's what we've done. We've substituted in 3x minus 10 for y. And now that's what we're doing, all right? So the answer for this one is 3. And again, even if you've forgotten or never learned how to use the substitution method, or you've forgotten the substitution method, you can still get this question right. That's what I want you guys to understand. There's always ways to solve multiple choice questions or any question. There's not just one way. There's a lot of ways to do it. And sometimes you just have to be a little creative. That's what I want my students to do. Be able to kind of, if one way is closed, try the other way, all right? The goal is just to get these right. You don't get any extra credit for knowing how to do this the substitution way. If you get it right, you get the same amount of points as the person who knows how to substitute. So that's what I like to emphasize. All right, guys, I'm going to stop and post this.